Latin America is often on the news for its homicides, gang violence, and brute use of police force. But just how serious is criminal violence in the region? To better grasp the magnitude of the problem, we should have a look at the data. In absolute numbers, 2.5 million Latin Americans were killed violently since the year 2000. That's a homicide rate 3 times larger than the global average. Another way to look at it is through population size. Though Latin America is home to 8% of the world's people, it's the region where 33% of the world's homicides take place. If you look at the numbers by country, Brazil, Mexico, Venezuela, and Colombia concentrate high percentages of the world's homicides. In fact, 1 out of 4 homicides happen on these countries. Let's have a look at this from a city perspective. This is a list of the 25 most homicidal cities in the world. 22 of them are in Latin America. El Salvador and Mexico have 2 cities in the top 5. But violent crime in the region is not as random as you may think. Its preferred victims are males, most of them from 15 to 29 years old. How do these deaths occur? Mostly through firearms. 50% of the homicides in South America, Central America, and in the Caribbean are caused by guns. In Central America, this number gets close to 70%. The global average? 32%. Victimization is also high in the region. 48% of Venezuelans, 46% of Mexicans, and 41% of Argentinians report having been victims of a crime in 2016. Okay, but how are countries dealing with this? Traditionally, with mano dura approaches. This tough-on-crime strategy consists of repressive police deployments, tougher penalties, and construction of more prisons. While some countries continued approaching the subject in that manner, the past decades saw a rise in different strategies. In Colombia, the cities of Cali and Bogotá enforced a ban on carrying firearms on weekends, paydays, and holidays. This simple measure resulted in a 15% reduction in violence. Also in Colombia, Plan Cuadrante's approach to violence was problem-oriented and supported community policing. These strategies resulted in an 18% drop in homicide. Violence in Latin America is not all the same. If we want to reduce violent crime, we need to identify its hotspots in order to create evidence-based policies. But for that, we have to look at the data.